Okay, YouTube. Let's just watching this later on, and we will start the live show for today. Right. My mouse batteries are very low. It's not a good start. There we go. We are live. Let's just check. So, share. Here we go. Share to Twitter. Okay, just tweeting out, guys. Bear with me. There we go. We're on Twitter. Got 2 people watching so far. Hello, both of you. Welcome to the live show. It has been a while since I've been on this channel, uploading anything to YouTube, not just this channel, anything. But we will cover all that, on the majority of that now. I think everything should be working. Let me know if the sound is working, if somebody could. Because, yeah, I'm not sure. Don't know if the sound is working. Yo, my dude. Hello, Dadan. Welcome. Let me know if the sound is working. Yep, sound working. Cool. We are good to go. We are live on YouTube now. And I'm chatting to you guys on my phone. Like, new desk, new live stream, new everything, new flat. If you've missed it, where have you been? You've been living in a cave. Yeah, I've got my own place. Go back and watch the vlogs. But as you can tell, I haven't been uploading many videos, so I'm kind of like trying to decide what I'm going to do with this channel, because I used to upload daily, tried to do daily anyway until like the new year. And ever since 2018, I've just taken a step back, just thought about my life more. But it's been going well, and I do have videos to like upload and stuff, so like there is content coming, but it's just been mental. So Dan says he takes offense to that. He lives in a cave. God, Dan, you must have Wi-Fi in a cave. That's the first person I know to have Wi-Fi in a cave. Cool. Joker, I've been keeping up with the vlogs. Yes, I bet you have. Hope you have. And yeah. So today's topic is Apple. And as you can tell, it's Apple WWDC 2018 pre-show discussion. So in about an hour, actually it's an hour and 5 minutes, it's going to start. It's going to be a live show, and it is going to be WWDC 2018. Now, if you want to watch it, you can watch it live. It is free to watch, and you can watch it. Like, a lot of YouTubers will be streaming it. Like, I'm not going to stream it. I want to enjoy it and take it all in. But you will have some YouTube channels and stuff that'll be streaming it. Apple actually are not streaming it on YouTube, but they will stream it on their website. So if you want to watch it, then you can. So the main premise of this announcement is nothing to do with new iPhones. We're not getting like new phones, none of that. Maybe a new iPad, although we had that last time. Might have iPad Pros coming out today. But the main focus of WWDC is very much pure and simple software. That's the main focus, is software. So we're going to get iOS 12 out tonight. So that'll be out, and that will be installed on my phone tonight. We're also going to get WatchOS 5. More on that in a little bit. We're going to get new macOS for Mac, and we're also going to get tvOS as well for Apple TV. So all the operating systems get announced today. All of them get released so that developers can have early access to be able to, start doing their apps and making apps ready for when the new iPhones come out in September, which is when iOS 12 will come out. And then the new apps then are ready to go. So that's kind of the process of how this whole event works. Because, yeah, it is a bit weird, I suppose. If you don't know, then there you go. To give a little premise. So, yeah, what we're going to get? We're going to get new iPhones in September, hopefully. Well, probably. That's been the thing for the last few years. So we're going to get new iOS. So let's start with iOS. So I have a comment there from Ian Ossis. And he says, icons in 3D in the Springboard iOS. So I see what you're saying. And there is kind of like a, I want to say like a snippet. Like, it's not so much a leak, but like the events and the branding for WWDC, that's the right word I was looking for, is very much focused at 3D. So I will show you that now. I'll try my best to show you this because I'm streaming this live on my iPhone 10 and I've got my work phone here. And I want to try and show you exactly what the website is. So I'll hold my phone up against there. Hope that's going to come across as good quality. But let's just try and, yeah, here we go. So So here is the branding. Okay, let's just try and line it up right. There we go. So there is the branding for iOS, for WWDC 2018. So as you can see, as Ian says, it is very much a lot of 3D effects. You've got like 3D little buttons down there. You've got toggles and stuff, all of which are 3D. Now, ironically, a lot of people actually want 3D things in their iPhones. You know, 3D buttons and 3D. If you remember iOS, like iOS 7 was when it came out and it was all flat, and we've had that for like 4 years now, which is mental. I actually remember that event as clear as day. And yeah, they basically want that to come back. Basically, they want everyone to have like, you know, basically they want, you know, 3D, like we're just saying. So they want like everything to be a bit different, a bit fresh. Everyone gets bored, you know. Everyone wants something new. Everyone wants something fresh. How do you feel about that though? Like, let me know down below. Like, do you want your iPhone to be different, like in terms of looks, or do you want your iPhone to stay the same? Like, I pretty much like iOS as it is now. Although one thing I want to change, and that is the home. That is like the home screen. This screen I want to change because I think Android does it better. I think, you know, we've had this since literally the first iPhone, like 2007 now, and I would like that. I would literally like it to go back to, you know, not so much go back to, but like rethought, I suppose, like totally looked at, rethought about. So yeah, that's one of the things for iOS 12. I think what I'm going to do to get some structure to this live show is just to find a little article of things that are expected. I mean, I'm forgetting what's coming on. You know, I'm forgetting what is actually rumored to be coming out. But I don't want to, you know, I don't want to sit here and give you false information. I'd rather go through a list that is on other things. So iOS 12, Mac Rumors is my source, by the way. So I'm using Mac Rumors. So let's look at the comments in a second. So we've got Jamie Eason, easier, say hey to Jamie, and he said, everyone go and subscribe to this legend. So yes, go and subscribe. I'm actually really close to 1250, I believe. Let's just check that. I think I'm really close. I'm 3 subscribers away. Okay, 3 people. I'm sure you've got 3 friends, guys. Get your friends involved. Get them subscribed. I don't just upload like Apple videos and stuff. I do upload vlogs of my life, going out and about with my girlfriend, with my sister, and yeah. Okay, so iOS 12. Rumored features for iOS 12 to begin with. We'll then move on to watchOS, then tvOS, and then macOS, and then we'll go from there. So, iOS 12. So, this one's not really going to be much of, like, I know we said about the design just now, but it's not really going to be, that's not really going to be, like, guaranteed. Like, that's what people want. That's, like, a rumor. But the main rumored feature is that it's going to be very much performance improvements. So, you know, bugs and making sure everything runs smoothly and everything works 100%, you know, making sure that this operating system is stable and 110% for all the people, you know, that that use it, I suppose. So that is one of the main focus. It's just going to be a lot of like, you know, up in the infrastructure behind the scenes in the coding and making sure it's all 100%. There's another rumor then for support for cross-platform between iOS and Mac. So we've already started to see that with iOS 11.4, which just got released like 2 days ago. And what that includes is messages in the cloud. So it's a really good feature because if you have if you have like a Mac or if you have a Mac or an iPad or and an iPhone alongside them, I bet you've had times where, you know, you've deleted a message thread on your iPhone, but then you go back to your Mac and that message thread will still be there. So that is quite annoying, if you know what I mean. That is very, very, I suppose it is annoying, but it isn't annoying. What am I on about? It is annoying when you delete it once, then you go delete it again. Like, I've messaged quite a few people. Like, I buy a lot of things like on like Gumtree and like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So I'll text people and I'll have like, you know, if I'm selling something, especially, I'll have loads of threads, and I'm like, no, I'm not interested, you know, more money, whatever. But I'll delete the threads because I'm like, I don't know these people. But then on my MacBook, I have still all the threads. So what this does basically is if I delete something on my iPhone, it will delete on everything other than Apple Watch at the moment. But that will come in soon. Hopefully that'll be in the update now. I think it will be. But that is the premise. You delete a thread once and that's it. The also good benefit to that is messages in the cloud. As you can tell, if you pay for iCloud storage, if you're paying like monthly for storage, all your messages will save in the cloud. So I used to delete all my messages after 30 days because they take up so much space. But now I don't because I pay for cloud storage. So I'll have all my messages backed up. If I ever got to go back and find a message, then it's there. So that's between cross-platform between iOS and Mac. So maybe that's going to be one of the things. We also have things like handover. Like if I go on my iPhone, a little thing will pop up on my Mac there saying, you know, go to Safari or whatever I'm doing on my Mac. So I can hand it over to my Mac, stuff like that. So that does work, but it isn't 100%. So yeah, so we've got Ben Griffiths in the chat. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the channel. And Jamie says, could you go and subscribe to his channel? He posted a new video today, so everyone go and check out Jamie after this video, though. Anyways, let's move on. We have got improved then parental controls. So we've had like, I don't know if you've seen it, but like in the media, we've had loads of things about like kids using their dad's credit card or mum's credit card to like buy loads of like V-Bucks on Fortnite or, you know, stuff like that. And they didn't mean to do it, obviously. The kids just wanted a later skin or whatever. And then all of a sudden the dad's credit card was debited like £100 for like the best V-Bucks. Those type of things. Improved parental controls, like I said, basically tightening up the system, making sure it's 100% thing. I mean, like with Face ID now, we might get like new, like there might be the framework there to be able to distinguish who is who. So like it only looks at my face, yeah, but they might be able to have like if a kid looks at it, then you know you can authorize. Do you know what I mean? You can authorize different people. We never know. We'll have to wait and see. So Jamie says, is this on iPhones or both? So obviously I'm a little bit behind with the stream, so you'll have to like be a bit more specific. All right. Just let me know and I'll try and do my best. So Ian says, in iOS 6, to unfold a folder, creating a 3D effect in iOS 12. I hope to be incorporated into the aesthetics of the icons with shadows in menus and home screen. Yeah, shadows. We'll move on to like the design in a little bit. But one of the best operating systems that does shadows currently with Apple is tvOS. I don't know if you've got an Apple TV, but they have a lot of shadows there, a lot of nice aesthetic. Obviously, you have the remote, which you kind of feel, and it's like kind of motion, but it makes the icons move to how you're like holding the control. So yeah, that is a nice aesthetic, but like I do see what you're saying. So yeah, improved parental controls, that is the next rumor. So obviously then we've got AR improvements. Apple is very much incorporated, and well, they're really enjoying the AR market. They're loving doing it. It's like one of the biggest things of the last year's event. Well, every event that's happened since, we've had iMac Pro demonstrations with AR, etc., etc. So yeah, AR is probably a given. There's going to be something spoken about there. New digital health features. So obviously the Apple Watch is a massive feature for health, and we might see another workout get added for WatchOS 5. We might, which will then incorporate into iOS, which is why it's on this list, because it'll be within the activity app, and yeah, you in the health app within you have different things. Basically, they might open up like you can go into the Apple Store now and you can buy like a weighing scales, and that weighing scales is like a smart weighing scales, and it'll track your weight and give you like in the app and stuff. So they might open up like, I don't know, I suppose they do heart rate sensors. I don't know whether they do like toothbrushes is like the latest thing I've seen. So there'll be an app that'll tell you how good you're brushing your teeth. So they can open up another area of health, I suppose. So that is one. So Jamie says, this Apple thing is on both phones and tablets. How does it all work? So if you want to get a message on your iPhone and your iPad, is that what you're on about, Jamie? I think that's what you're on about. But if it is, it's to do with iCloud. So you've got to have an iCloud account. You basically log in on one device with an iCloud account, and then you log in on the other device with an iCloud account. Totally free accounts. And then once you've got the same account, you link up your phone number and stuff to them. And if you get a text message, you'll receive it, as long as it's an iMessage. Actually, no, they do SMSs now, yeah. So you get a message in your message app on your Mac or also on your iPad, as well as obviously on your phone. So it's kind of how the Apple Watch works, although that is directly Bluetooth to your phone. So yeah, it's not on Windows, no. So it's not on computers. It's just literally on Apple, Mac, and iPads. It's all Apple devices, basically. So yeah, so digital health. And then finally, in the rumored features, we have FaceTime improvements. So FaceTime is going to hopefully get a major overhaul in regards to having group FaceTime calling. So you don't just have one-to-one phone calls with somebody, you can have 1 to 3. So businesses will definitely capitalize from this. Obviously, FaceTime is free and it's just over Wi-Fi. But how good would it be to have like a conference call over FaceTime? Yeah, people will stop using Skype then. So it's something Apple should have done a long time ago, but they haven't yet. So let's just scroll down and have a look at the other things. So we've got, according to Bloomberg, Apple was originally planned to introduce features that did increase, that did have like a new interface, that had a new look that we was on about earlier, but they had to put that, they had to shelve that until 2019 to heavily focus on making iPhones more responsive and less prone to customer support issues. So obviously they must have had a look at their like Genius Bar stats, and they must have a lot of people coming in with their iPhones crashing. So they thought, right, this year we're having so many people coming in, we need to literally fix iOS, and then we will do the interface update next year. So that's kind of what's happened there in regards to that's what Bloomberg reported. So we have got a couple of other rumored features. So we've got cross-platform functionality. So the biggest change coming to iOS 12 will be cross-platform apps. This update, along with macOS, will allow developers to design a single app that will work on everything, which will be good because currently on the iPad, if you want it's like an iPad app or an iPhone app. Like Instagram has got an iPhone app, but Instagram doesn't have an iPad app, which blows my mind. But yeah, so that'd be quite cool. One app will just work and it would just do everything it needs to do. So that will hopefully be good. Horizontal support for Face ID. So with the iPhone 10, which I'm currently using now, if you to unlock your phone, you need to look like this. But if my phone is on a table, like horizontally, I can't look at it. I need to like jolt my neck. It's quite annoying. So that would be a really good feature for me. New Animoji as well. We've seen a little bit of Animoji within the iPhone 10. So that is rumored as well. Let's have a look. Spoke about AR. Redesigned Stocks app. I mean, who cares about the Stocks app? I think I actually delete the Stocks app. And then deeper Siri integration within Photos for search purposes. So yeah, that's the rumors. That is the rumors for iOS 12. So we will see. We'll have to wait and see what's going to come soon because we never know. But we will have to wait and see there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to literally go over to Watch OS 5 now. Now, this is my favorite OS. My keyboard just stops working. Come on. Literally, this keyboard, do my head in. Okay, let's look at the comments for a second. So we've got, it's not a late stream, but what you got planned for new vlogs. So new vlogs got a lot of stuff planned. It's just finding the time to do it. Like moving out, there's so much more things I got to do, and they take priority. I mean, I got to do my own washing, Jamie. Like I've never had to do my own washing before, so I have to have to focus on doing my washing. Otherwise, I'll have no clothes. So that's kind of where I am, just trying to figure everything out. Also, like money, I've had to set up so much stuff like electric, gas, water, all that. So making sure everything is 100% and yeah. And then work has really been kicking off. So in the days I'm busy, I come home, I'm tired, and I go do washing. YouTube just hasn't been there. So yeah. What's the probability of creating a much more united ecosystem between Mac OS Mojave apps in both systems? Do you think anything comes out and for the iMac with Fusion Drive, will it incorporate Apple? So APFS was included within iMac before, within the beta for last year's, and I actually did install it. I had an iMac with Fusion Drive, which I recently sold not long ago, but it did have APFS, and what it actually did was when I was in the beta, it bricked my iMac. Like literally, I couldn't get on it. I had no operating system on it. I couldn't reinstall a new operating system. It was an absolute nightmare. I had to go and get code and stuff. I was really stressed out. I thought I literally broke it. But yeah. So APFS is rumored to come to Mac with Fusion drives, and I think it will. But it might. I don't know if it might come with this one. But I would think it'll be a point update. I think they won't announce it today. If they do, it'll definitely won't be coming, it won't be in the first beta, I don't think. It might be in a few betas in the future. So, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't understand the first message about Mojave. So, let me know more about that one. But right, let's just get into the Apple Watch stuff. Because we have got 50 minutes until the stream starts. And Hannah's going to be coming home soon. And I want to make sure I'm sat watching it before, not last minute, because, need to be watching it. Who's watching it, though, guys? I did want to do a live stream. I did want to do a live stream with me watching it, but it's just so difficult because I like watching it. Hannah likes watching it, and, I don't want to be kind of working, I suppose. I want to be enjoying it. So, but I will do a follow-up. I might talk about it in a vlog rather than a live show. I might do a live, a vlog of me installing iOS 12 tonight. So stay tuned for that. I do have a vlog to upload, although that's going to be up very, very late tonight. So stay tuned for that as well. But tomorrow there will be an iOS 12 video of me installing iOS 12. And follow me on Twitter and I'll tell you how you can install it. Totally free. I will figure it out and it will be free. So, Watch OS 12. Watch OS 12? What the hell am I on? But Watch OS 5. Let's try and find it now. What did I do? WatchOS 5. So yeah, again, I'm going to use Mac rumors because, yeah, that's what I used last time. If I can find it. iOS 12, Mac rumors, tvOS. Okay, so they've incorporated tvOS, watchOS, and new HomePod software within, which leads me to believe that it's not going to be a big update at all. So we will see. Along with iOS 12 and macOS 10.14, we're going to see updates to tvOS 12 and watchOS 5, but we haven't heard details on what the features might be. So basically, they've had nothing. So in this one, we're just going to talk about what I would want to see within tvOS, for instance. So within watchOS first. Sorry. So within watchOS, the biggest thing for me is I want this to be supported because I have the very, very first Apple Watch, and I was very shocked it was going to get watchOS 4. Now we're on watchOS 5. I'm kind of hoping. I'm very much only upgrading this Apple Watch until they stop supporting it. So if they stop supporting it today, hello money, goodbye money, Apple, I'm buying a new Apple Watch because, yeah, I've loved this Apple Watch. I've had it and I've worn it every single day. But all it is for me is literally just notifications. Like, it's just, I just get notifications and clear them, and then I go on my phone and they're not there. So it's really nice to have. But I really like wearing a watch, you know, looking at the time and, you know, having a text there. I never reply on my Apple Watch and I never answer phone calls. But it is pretty cool to have, you know, and yeah, I mean, the fitness stuff are there, which I never use because, not because like I'm not fit. I mean, I'm not fit. I don't do much fitness stuff, but it's really slow. Like to use the fitness stuff on you is like really slow and it crashes, etc., etc. So, so yeah, I've kind of just, you know, ignored that because of this. But I hope it gets supported, even if it's just for like not all the features. Just support it. You know, just come on, Apple, new watch faces, whatever it is. So yeah, that'll probably be a given. New watch faces. There is like a Pride face rumored, which was in like the code for the last update, Watch 4.3. So so yeah, that is rumored, but that's all really for watch. There doesn't seem to be anything on here, and all I want really is for this one to be supported because it is extremely old, well, like 4 years old, and yeah, come on, Apple, support it. So, comments we have got, is there any, from Jamie, is there any new tablets, like technology on its way? So, there is a rumoured iPad Pro coming out, so new iPads today, no new iPhones are coming out, and there is also a rumour for a new HomePod, like a smaller baby HomePod, which can be cheaper. So, but we don't usually see hardware at WWDC, we more likely see software. So, don't expect and don't be disappointed if you're not going to see it, but yeah. Jamie says he's followed my Twitter. Yes, my Twitter is James Ash with a H on the end because somebody stole James Ash. Yeah. Okay, so tvOS 12. So tvOS 12 is probably the most unpopular software that people use. It's with the Apple TV, given. And most people just watch like YouTube on their TV and BBC iPlayer and ITV Hub, etc. and all them in the UK. In America, you have things like Showtime and Hulu and stuff. And that is all supported on Apple TV, and it's a great feature. It's a great operating system rather, and I prefer Apple TV to anything. I've used like the built-in apps within my TV, like Netflix and stuff, but I always found that, especially my mum's, not so bad here, my internet's really good here, but my mum's, it would be terrible, it would never work, but Apple TV would always work. It would never buffer, it would just work, 100%. So yeah, with Apple TV, I'm literally just hoping the TV app supports Netflix. Now, what I mean by that is the TV app is like, it does support like BBC iPlayer and ITV and Demand 5 and stuff, but it doesn't support Netflix. Now, what it does, it's really cool, is it remembers where you was last left off. So, you know, if you're watching a series, it'll say your next episode is this, and it'll put it up the top in a nice banner and stuff, and it's really, really nice. It's really cool. However, they don't support Netflix. And I really, really, really wanted to support Netflix because, you know, I just want all my stuff in one place because me and Hannah watch everything within the TV app now in regards to BBC iPlayer and stuff. But with Netflix, we have to go to Netflix. So it'd be nice that we won't have to go to Netflix because everything will just be within the one app and we can just let you go to the TV app to watch TV. I see what Apple's trying to do, but that's my only hope with tvOS 12. And yeah, there's never really much big features in tvOS, but we'll wait and see, I suppose. We'll have to just wait and see. And yeah, and then macOS then. So macOS is going to be the same sort of thing as iOS. Usually it's very much mirrors, although we have seen a leaked image of dark mode very much within macOS. So like the window becomes dark rather than light, and that's within Xcode. So I did retweet that on my Twitter, so go and find that. And yeah, there was also then you could see the dock on Mac, and you could see an app there for news. So Apple News is coming to Mac. That's kind of confirmed. I never really use the news app. I mean, I use it on my iPad a little bit more than anything, but yeah, I don't really use it. So I can't really sit there on my Mac and read news. I don't really do that. Like I kind of like sitting down reading news on like my phone or like my iPad. At the computer, I tend to like just do work and YouTube videos, etc. And yeah, so that's basically that. So hopefully we get that. But with macOS, we're very much going to get performance, making sure the system runs okay, making sure it's all good. You know, that's basically what's going to happen in this update. I hope that there's a killer feature though. I hope that there's something related to CarPlay. Recently, I bought a new car and it's got CarPlay. So now I'm like, CarPlay, come on, give me CarPlay features. But we never know. You just never know, you know. This is one of the events that hasn't really leaked much. It's just like rumors. So most of the time, rumors can be right, obviously, but it's nice that nothing's been leaked, because even though people are talking about it, nothing's confirmed other than Apple News and dark mode, which could mean dark mode in iOS as well. It could mean loads of things. We don't know. Simply don't know. So we have got a new section here then for hardware at the event. So what does this say? It says it could be new iPad Pros, which I've mentioned. I knew about iPad Pros. Ooh. Yep, it's mentioned that there's new iPad Pros. So yeah, they could be coming. And we've also got rumors for MacBook Pros, but they likely will be held alongside September, but alongside the iPhones in September. And we've also then got a rumor for the iPhone SE 2, which could be released, but also Apple could just wait until the iPhones come out and just refresh all the iPhones at once. So it just totally depends, really. It just literally just depends on what happens, and yeah. And yeah, that's basically the event, and I'm very excited for it. I am very excited. I always loved WWDC more than anyone, more than the new iPhone one. I love WWDC because the product that we're going to watch in regards to iOS 12 will be available that night. So it's like, you haven't got to wait like 2 weeks for an iPhone. It's like, what we're watching, we will be able to try in like 2 hours, sort of thing. So, yeah. Oh my God, I've done really well without having a drink. I have got my drink here, but I haven't had a drink. Right, whoa. Okay, so that's basically the Apple event. That's what's going to be happening within it. Now let's have some comments. If you want to ask some questions, by all means, guys, don't go down below and ask a question. Let's just put you guys up there a little bit. We've been playing with this because it's the first time I'm live streaming, so I'm like, yeah. Ian, he says, as a separate comment, the only way to believe that the technology and aesthetics incorporated in the Xiaomi, I don't know how to say it, Xiaomi Mi 8 and is not sued is that it belongs to Apple. So yeah, if you missed it, the Xiaomi, I don't even know how to say it. Xiaomi, I don't even know. I'll get a picture of it now to show you. But basically, it looks pretty much identical to an iPhone 10, and they announced it the other day. And like he's basically saying that they should get sued by Apple, which I agree with. I think it's terrible that somebody can just like somebody's work that is. I mean, even if Apple stole something of Samsung's, I would not be happy. Because not just because of Samsung, but because somebody's hard work, something like that. But there it is. There is the Xiaomi Mi 10, and as you can kind of tell anyway, it is pretty much identical to the iPhone 10. So yeah, go and check it out. Go and have a look. I am going to try and get a hold of one for like a video and stuff from Vodafone, but yet to hear back what phones they have. So yeah, I will take a look at it if I get it. But yeah, not really happy about it. But yeah, we have 7 likes, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. We've got 4 people in. Are you going to be watching the event? Starts in 40 minutes time. If you want to go and watch it, head over to apple.com/events, I believe it'll be. Let's just check. /events. And then it should be like right on the screen. Okay, no, it's not. Let's have a look. Yeah, so like I said, there's people on. I'm just looking now. There's people on YouTube already streaming this, so you'll find it somewhere. Just Google it. It's on Apple's actual website as well, so you can watch it there. If you have an iPhone, a Mac, you can watch it on them as well, or on the Apple TV, obviously, which is what I'm gonna do. Sit on the settee, chill, watch it, and yeah. So yeah, 30 minutes gone. I think I've spoken enough about Apple now. Let's just talk more about the channel and what's happening. Like I did briefly mention in the live show, if you're new and you didn't watch it, basically I am going to be releasing a video this evening. Nothing to do with Apple. It's just literally a video. We went out on the weekend. I filmed some clips. I don't even know what I filmed. So I don't even know if there is a video there. So you might see a video, you might not. But I don't know. I'll try and do a video tonight. So yeah, that's a thing. And then tonight I'm going to be filming me getting the new iOS 12. And yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.